Hello everyone, my good friends, producers all over the world, and each and everyone watching this video. You might be just a music lover and you want to learn some skills making your own music, mixing vocals. Yeah, I welcome you to this video. Welcome to Studio Doctor. I don't take it for granted. I appreciate you so much. And if this is your first time watching my videos, please take some moment and subscribe just as a sign of appreciation, because making these videos sometimes it takes a lot of time, commitment. So just subscribe, like, share, and also leave a comment. And if these videos are helping you, please can also let me know. If you have a specific video that you want me to make, you can also let me know in the comment section. And in this video, I'm going to show you exactly how you can tune and mix your lead vocals so they can sound clean, professional, and even cut through any beat or any mix. Just sit, relax, and follow step by step. I'm very sure this video will help you achieve it. Let's get started. We will start by playing our vocal. This is our lead vocals that we're gonna work on, and it's not a good recording. It's not a good recording. It's a vocal recorded by the cheapest microphone ever, the cheapest microphone, and the room recorded in was not well treated even. But we'll try our best to at least make it sound as good as possible. Let's play the vocals. I will play this vocal in solo so that we listen to it properly and have a proper idea of what we are going to fix in this vocal.
Mengi majaribu yakija mbele yangu Bwana, naomba niondole, nishike kwa mkono wako, maana umeniita nikutumikie. Kukaa na wewe ni tamaa ya moyo wangu Bwana. Mengi majaribu yakija mbele yangu Bwana, naomba niondole, nishike kwa mkono wako, maana umeniita.
As you can see, and you have heard these vocals, they are good, but I think they have this vocal is having so many problems, and one of the problem is it have so many off keys. The singer was singing a bit off. So the first step we are going to do, at least to correct this issue, is pitch correcting, manually correct the notes before we add the auto-tune. We are going to manually correct the pitch of these vocals. I'm using Cubase, but I'm very sure each and every DAW has the possibility and have the potential to do this that we are going to do here in Cubase. And also you can still use, if your DAW doesn't have pitch correcting, you can use Melodyne, you can use Wavetune, also does that, but Cubase has the possibility and to do this. So we are going to manually edit these vocals. Yeah. Okay, to do that, you just double click in the vocals like that. After double clicking, this is the vocal. Okay, after double clicking, you come and select edit vary audio. Edit vary audio. After selecting, it will automatically render the audio notes so that we correct them here. As you can see, these are the audio notes that will allow us to correct the pitch. Okay, can play. I will play it in solo so that we can.
Ingi majaribu yakija mbele yangu Bwana, yangu Bwana, naomba niondole, nishike kwa mkono wako, maana umeno wako, wako, maana umeniita nikutumikie, kukaa na wewe.
Yeah, but as you do this, make sure you don't overpitch, you don't overdo it. You have to do it in a way that the vocals will sound natural, very natural.
wako, maana umeniita nikutumikie, kukaa na wewe ni tamaa ya moyo wangu Bwana, mengi majaribu yakija mbele yangu Bwana, naomba niondole, nishike kwa mkono wako, niondole, nishike, omba niondole, omba niondole, nishike kwa mkono, omba niondole, nishike kwa
shike,
omba niondole, nishike kwa mkono wako, maana umeniita nikutumikie, kukaa na wewe ni tamaa ya moyo wangu Bwana.
Yeah, you have to take time. You take your time, listen to each and every section as you correct carefully.
Kukaa na wewe ni tamaa ya moyo wangu Bwana, kukaa na wewe ni tamaa ya moyo wangu Bwana, kukaa na wewe ni tamaa ya moyo wangu Bwana.
Yeah, at least after you just enter to go back to the edit section like that, make sure as you edit you do it in a very gentle way. Yeah, after doing that, we will add auto-tune. I'm using auto-tune effects, but you can use any auto-tune that you have. The purpose here is just to lock the audio to the key. We don't want to do any drastic movement or decision here. What we want here, we just want to correct the key, or even to lock. We want to lock the vocals into the key and give it that modern polished sound, and we can achieve that by using auto-tune. We are going to use auto-tune in a very gentle way, just to help the vocals sit properly in the key. Yeah, so this is auto-tune, and the key, you can select the key. The key is C, and we are in a major scale. This is very important, very, very, very important. And I'm using 20 retune speed, 20. Yeah, we can listen to the vocals now with the auto-tune and the manual correction that we've done. Let me solo it.
Kana wewe, ingi majaribu yakija mbele yangu Bwana, naomba niondole, nishike kwa mkono wako, maana umeniita nikutumikie. Kukaa na wewe ni tamaa ya moyo wangu Bwana.
As you can hear, the vocal is now locked to the key. This is a very important step to make if you want your vocals to sound as professional as possible. And with these vocals that we are working on, they are not the best vocals, they are not the best recording ever, but we have to make them sound as good as possible. So this is the most important step that you can take as a producer to make a bad sounding recording at least sound as professional as it can. Yeah, but you don't have to record carelessly. If you are recording, make sure you are recording a very good signal. You are recording in a very well treated space. If you don't have a treated space, make sure the room is a bit closed. Yeah, okay, we can move on. After applying auto-tune, make sure the key is the correct key of the song, the scale is correct, you've listened and tuned the vocals manually. After doing that, the next step is more cleaning of the vocals, because as you heard, these vocals, they have a lot of background noises, a lot of frequencies to fix, a lot of room noise. Yeah, so we have to fix all of that. So we are going to do that by applying the EQ. We are cleaning these vocals by using this EQ. So let me delete this band so that we do it step by step with you guys, my good friends. Okay. So after doing all the pitch correction, the manual correction, and you make sure your vocals are on key and sounding good, the next step, you have to clean the vocals to achieve that more consistent, beautiful sound and signal. So what we are going to do, this is a female vocal, whereby there are some frequencies that are not necessary. So what we are going to do, we are going to high pass some frequencies, even frequencies that that can bring trouble and rumble in the low frequencies. Yeah, these low frequencies is not necessary in any vocal. Yeah, so what we're gonna do is we are going to high pass. We are going to double click here like this.
Ingi majaribu yakija mbele yangu Bwana, naomba niondole, nishike kwa mkono wako, maana umeniita nikutumikie. Majaribu.
Yeah, so we are going to high pass around 8 hertz. 8 hertz is the best starting point, yeah, to high pass, because we don't need this low end rumble. We don't need this. It will just create problems. But as you do so, make sure you listen to the sound or to the signal that you are affecting. Make sure you don't overdo it. Make sure you don't high pass you don't over high pass or do it. You'll bring more problems to your vocals or to your sound. Make sure you are careful, but 80 is a good starting point, and according to these vocals, I think around 80.
Majaribu yakija mbele yangu Bwana, naomba niondole, nishike kwa mkono wako, maana umeniita nikutumikie.
Yeah, around 80, 84 here is a good starting point. As you can hear, it has already cleaned up this low end muddiness and rumble around these low frequencies. Yeah, so after doing that, we have to also remove the mud areas or the mud frequencies around 200 and 400. These are a lot of information that just bring problems to focus, that we have to look for them and manually turn them down or cut them. Don't be afraid to do this, and remember, each vocal sounds different. So on each vocal you have to don't just cram you have to cut a certain frequency. Each vocal sounds different according to where it was recorded, the room that it was recorded in, even the microphone that was used. Yeah, so let's search for another frequency to cut. Yeah, I've noticed this area has some rumblings that we have to do away with. Yeah, it was this area. Can confirm it again. Yeah, this area around 300 to 200 is always problematic. Yeah, so make sure you search the build up around this place and tame it down. You see, also around is always another annoying frequency around this place. Yeah, it annoys so much. We turn it down.
Maana umeniita nikutumikie, kukaa na wewe ni tamaa ya moyo wangu Bwana.
Yeah, just a little bit. Yeah, my friend, just by doing this, you are saving your vocals from sounding bad. Just these small movements and small decisions, they will make your vocals at least sound better than worse. Yeah, what is important is to know what to do. Yeah, to know what to do to fix the problem. Yeah, so this EQ move will make your vocals and eliminate all the bad frequencies out of your vocals. But be careful not to overdo it. Yeah, so after doing this, we can listen to this vocal before and after. Before again and after. The difference may be small, and maybe according to the device that you are listening to with, you may not it may be hard to notice the difference, but there is a very big difference with the EQ and without the EQ. Yeah, so after this we have to again we have again to do away with the noise, the background noise. After cleaning, we have to do away again with the background noise, and we are going to use the gate. I love using this gate from Waves. It's S1 gate from Waves. It does amazing. What this one is going to do, that is going to allow only the vocals to pass through. That's why it is called a gate, a noise gate. This one, it's going to remove the background noise and keep only things tight, only the sound that we want. We are going to do that, to achieve that, by simply lowering this threshold like this, so that we allow this only the signal that we want to pass through.
Ingi majaribu yakija mbele yangu Bwana, naomba niondole, nishike kwa mkono wako, maana umeniita nikutumiki.
Yeah, you see now, it is cleaning up and it is controlling our vocals, so that all the background noises are killed. People are killed instantly, so that we only remain with the clean signal of the vocals. So again, using a gate is very important. I always mention this in all my videos. There is so many ways to clean. There is a manual way to clean, but it will take time because you have to go vocal by vocal cleaning them. Yeah, but using a gate can save you a lot of time. Yeah, this is before.
Ingi majaribu yakija mbele yangu Bwana, naomba niondole.
And this is after.
Ingi majaribu yakija mbele yangu Bwana, naomba niondole, nishike kwa mkono wako, maana umeniita nikutumiki. Kukaa na wewe ni tamaa ya moyo wangu Bwana.
A very big difference. Yeah, so next we are going to use this amazing boy from Waves. Yeah, this is Wave F6. Yeah, so we are going to use this as a dynamic control. We are going to control the dynamics of this vocal. How are we going to do it, and how is it going to help us? Yeah, this F6 is going to help us to control the harsh frequencies only when they appear, or to control a certain frequency only when it appears. How are we going to do it? One, we have to tell which frequency is bringing troubles or problem, then work on it. Yeah, let's do it.
Majaribu yakija mbele yangu Bwana, naomba niondole, nishike kwa mkono wako, maana umeniita nikutumiki. Ingi majaribu yakija mbele yangu Bwana, naomba niondole, nishike kwa mkono wako, maana umeniita nikutumiki. Kukaa na wewe ni tamaa ya moyo wangu Bwana.
Yeah, I feel there's another build up around 250 here. So we are going to use the dynamic, this dynamic EQ to solve this problem without losing our vocals or losing the characters in our vocals. So you just select the band and exit it here. You select the band and exit it. After exiting it, you select the range. So we are going to select like 3 and then increase the threshold.
Ingi majaribu yakija mbele yangu. Ingi majaribu yakija mbele yangu Bwana, naomba niondole.
As you can see, okay, what this does is that it only works when the signal is past the threshold. It cuts it cuts the frequency, the selected frequency, when the signal passes the selected or the amount of threshold selected. So this is very useful. It's very useful. It makes your sound very tight without affecting it, as you can see.
Majaribu yakija mbele yangu Bwana, naomba niondole, nishike kwa mkono wako, maana umeniita nikutumikie. Kukaa na wewe ni tamaa ya moyo wangu Bwana.
Yeah, I hope you are following and you understand. This is how we use this F6. These small moves are continuously making our vocals professional. We can move on. So after controlling some dynamics here, what we are going to do now, we are going to keep the vocal steady and up front by using a compressor. We are going to use a compressor, and I'm using this stock compressor from Steinberg Cubase. I'm using Cubase 12, so I love this compression. I normally use two. I'm using this one just to catch the peaks of these vocals, then we will use another one. Yeah, I set the ratio to 2 and a very fast attack and a medium release. Yeah.
Ingi majaribu yakija mbele yangu Bwana, naomba niondole.
We can listen to the vocal before compression. Ingi
majaribu yakija mbele yangu
and after the compression.
Ingi majaribu yakija mbele yangu Bwana.
You can see there is a very big difference. The vocals are now starting to sound consistent up front and a bit pleasing to our ears. If I'm not mistaken, you can still tell me in the comment section. Yeah, this is how I'm using this first compressor, just to catch the peaks so that it gives us a very clean signal going into another compressor that will shape the character. Yeah. Yeah, so this is another compressor from Waves. This is a known compressor and it is used by each and every producer knows how powerful this compressor is. Yeah, now this compressor is helping us to shape the tone and the tone, the character, and also the consistency of these vocals. You can listen to it after.
Ingi majaribu yakija mbele yangu Bwana.
And it is not even doing much. It is not doing much, but it is changing the total character of these vocals. We listen to it before.
Ingi majaribu yakija mbele yangu Bwana.
You see, listen to it after.
Ingi majaribu yakija mbele yangu. Ingi majaribu yakija mbele yangu Bwana, naomba niondole, nishike kwa mkono.
A very big difference. A very big difference. Yeah. So these are my settings. I love setting my compression like this because I found it it gives my vocals the tone, the consistency that I want. Yeah, because with vocals you don't need much dynamics because they have to be consistent enough. They have to be consistent enough. So this is how I set my compression. Yeah. Next, after setting your compression, you have now to add some characters also to make the vocals outshine the beat. The vocals must pop out, must be heard well, and we are going to achieve that by giving it the shine, and we are going to use this fresh air. And as you can see, I'm boosting the high air to 6 and the mid air to 2. You can listen to it after.
Ingi majaribu yakija mbele yangu Bwana, naomba niondole, nishike kwa mkono wako, maana umeniita.
We listen to it before.
Ingi majaribu yakija mbele yangu Bwana, naomba niondole, nishike kwa mkono.
After.
Ingi majaribu yakija mbele yangu Bwana, naomba niondole, nishike kwa mkono wako, maana umeniita.
You notice the vocal are now sounding very they are sounding very good, hairy, they are shining. Yeah, that's the use of this plugin, Fresh Air. It adds that character, that sparkle character to our vocals. If you don't have Fresh Air, you can still use this Fab Filter. You can use Fab Filter Pro. You will achieve the same result. You can just boost around 3 to 5k. You can boost around 3 to 5k. You will achieve the same results.
Ingi majaribu yakija mbele yangu Bwana, naomba niondole, nishike kwa mkono wako, maana umeniita nikutumiki.
You can see you achieve the same result. Yeah, but for me, I'm using Fresh Air. Yeah, you can use any EQ that you have. It's not a must you use this one. Yeah, so after boosting some air into the vocals, you know what to do next. We have to control these highs, and you know we do that by applying this. It is very good in controlling the highs.
Ingi majaribu yakija mbele yangu Bwana, naomba niondole, nishike kwa mkono wako. Ingi majaribu yakija mbele yangu Bwana, naomba niondole, nishike kwa mkono wako.
As you can see, this de-esser is helping us to tame the sibilants and the extra high-end information in the vocals. The vocals have to sound audible, clean, and not disturbing to the listeners. So you make use of this de-esser. Yeah, so after we have to add some distortion characters to our vocals, and we are using this. If you have been following my videos, you know how much I love using this plugin, and you already know the reason we use this plugin. What it does, it just gives us that extra energy to our vocals, and we use it in a very subtle way. We don't use much. As you can see, I'm only using only one, but it is making the vocals sound great.
Ingi majaribu yakija mbele yangu Bwana.
Before.
Ingi majaribu yakija mbele yangu Bwana.
And after.
Ingi majaribu yakija mbele yangu Bwana, naomba niondole.
If you are listening to these vocals in headphones or in a set of good speakers, you can be able to tell the difference between when we are inserting these plugins. You can hear the actual change, the effect that it is happening to these vocals every time we're inserting these plugins. Yeah, so that is it. And lastly, I have this L1 Ultra Maximizer. This one is helping us to maintain that consistency in the vocals and to catch the peaks also, so that our vocals sound very consistent.
Ingi majaribu yakija mbele yangu Bwana.
So I'm going to play this vocal in the context.
Ingi majaribu yakija mbele yangu Bwana, naomba niondole, nishike kwa mkono wako, maana umeniita nikutumikie. Kukaa na wewe ni tamaa ya moyo wangu Bwana.
Okay, I'm going to play these vocals before any processing. You see, after the processing.
Ingi majaribu yakija mbele yangu Bwana, naomba niondole, nishike kwa mkono wako, maana umeniita nikutumikie. Kukaa na wewe ni tamaa ya moyo wangu Bwana. Mengi majaribu.
As you can hear, our vocals are now competing, sitting very well in the beat and pleasing to our ears. After doing that, you can just now add something like you can widen your vocals. And let me show you what I'm doing with I have a bass called widener. Let me show you what I've done with it. Let me show you. Yeah. I have this plugin. This plugin was recommended to me by a very good friend of mine. He told me to try it, and once I tried it, it was doing amazing. It is called Crave Stereo Center. What it does, it duplicates the vocals and place one right, one left to create that feel of there's a way, I don't know how it does it, but there's a way it duplicates the vocal so that we can achieve that wide vocals. Though lead vocals are supposed to be in the center, but adding some characters to the left and right is not bad. It brings that satisfaction. So I started using this plugin. I love it and I love how it sounds. Let me play the vocal for you with and without. So if you listen with headphones, you can hear the effect of this. You can before. After. You can tell that the vocals are wide and satisfying. Satisfying. I searched for this for a long time, and this plugin just made it for me. Yeah, it makes the vocals wide, and there's a way it brings sweetness to the ears, especially for those listening headphones and stereo systems. Yeah.
Ingi majaribu yakija mbele yangu Bwana, naomba niondole, nishike kwa mkono wako, maana umeniita.
After I have two delays. One delay is panned to the left and one delay is panned to the right,
Ingi majaribu,
so that it can create some movements.
Ingi majaribu yakija mbele yangu Bwana, naomba niondole, nishike kwa mkono wako, maana umeniita nikutumikie. Kukaa na wewe ni tamaa ya moyo wangu Bwana. Mengi majaribu yakija yakija mbele yangu Bwana, naomba niondole, nishike kwa mkono wako, maana umeniita nikutumikie.
Yeah, then I have a reverb.
Ingi majaribu yakija mbele yangu Bwana, naomba niondole, nishike kwa mkono wako, maana umeniita nikutumikie. Kukaa na wewe
Yeah, that's how we transform a bad sounding vocal to sound professional like this one. Yeah, so if you have been following these steps, I'm very sure now you can be able to transform your vocals from sounding very bad to sound good. Our vocals were sounding like this, very low, lifeless. Now we transform them to this.
Ingi majaribu yakija mbele yangu Bwana, naomba niondole, nishike kwa mkono wako, maana umeniita nikutumikie.
Yeah, thank you for watching, guys. If you have any problem mixing your vocals, you are struggling to make things work out, even mixing beats, just let me know in the comment section. Together we can beat this system, together we can achieve this. Just let me know your troubles, your problem, and I'm very sure we will make a video to solve your problem. Thank you, guys. Thank you, my best friends. I love you so much. I don't take you for granted. Make sure you subscribe. Make sure you show some love so that we grow this community. Thank you, guys. God bless you. See you in the next video. Bye.